Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BIM Practice Online Classroom. Families are the basis of a Revit model, and various elements are composed of corresponding families and their types. We can easily manage and modify building models by using family tools to add standard and customized elements to these models. Proficiency in family commands is the basis for creating 3D family models. In this lesson, we will explain how to utilize the extrusion command based on real cases. The task is to accomplish the nut and step models according to the dimensions given in the figure. In this lesson, you will learn to analyze the composition of forms by combining the features of the extrusion command so that you can master the skills of creating simple models. You will also develop the habit of reading drawings properly and cultivate a spirit of continuous pursuit of excellence. For this task, create a 20 mm high nut model with a 20 mm diameter nut hole, 18 mm side length for the regular hexagon, and 16 mm distance for each side from the center of the hole. Before modeling, perform a form analysis and select appropriate commands for different forms. The nut model can be broken down into two parts. One part is a solid hexagonal prism with a regular hexagon base, featuring an 18 mm side length and a distance of 16 mm from the center point to each side. The height of the part is 20 mm. The other part is a void cylinder with a round base, featuring a 10 mm radius and a height of 20 mm. These two parts can be created separately with the commands of solid extrusion and void extrusion. Next, let's take a look at the steps for creating a nut model. Create a new family file in Revit software, select the generic metric model, save as a family file, name it nut, and save it to the specified location. Select Floor Plan in the project browser and set the view to reference level. Go to the Create tab and click on the Extrusion button to access the Modify, Create Extrusion interface, then select the Circumscribed Polygon button. Select the grid line intersection in the graphic area as the center point of the regular hexagon. Move the mouse downwards to track the polar axis. Input 16 and press the Enter key to confirm. Select the appropriate scale in the status bar, switch to the 3D model display mode, and click the check mark button to confirm after drawing the profile. Enter a depth of 20 for the extruded form in the input box and press the Enter key to confirm. Click the void extrusion of the void form, and then click the circle button. Select the grid line intersection as the center of the circle. Enter a radius of 10, and click the check mark button to confirm. Next, input an extrusion depth of 20, click the 3D View button to enter the 3D view, select the appropriate scale, and switch to the 3D model display mode. Task 2. Create a step model. Create a solid model of the step according to the given dimensions. Before modeling, perform a form analysis and select appropriate commands for different forms. The step model can be split into three parts. The first and second parts are retaining walls on both sides with trapezoidal section profiles. Refer to the side elevation for dimensions, and the depth of the form is 240 mm. Both sides can be done with the mirror command. The third part is a three-stage step. For its section profile, see the side elevation. The step has a height of 160 millimeters, a width of 240 millimeters, and a depth of 800 millimeters in the form. Here we can use the solid extrusion command. To create a step model, we first create a new family file, select the generic metric model, name it step, and save it to the specified location. In the project browser, set the view to left elevation view. Go to the Create tab and click on the Extrusion button to access the Modify, Create Extrusion interface, and click the Line button. Complete the closed profile with the Line command according to the given graphic dimensions. Click the check mark button to confirm. This concludes the drawing of the retaining wall profile. Next, draw the profile of the three-stage step. Click the Extrusion button in the Create tab and complete the closed profile with the Line command according to the given graphic dimensions. Then click the check mark button to confirm. Switch to front elevation view in the project browser. Click the Reference Plane button in the Create tab to enter the Modify, Place Reference Plane interface. Select the Pick Line button, modify the offset according to the dimensions. Enter the offset 400 and click the target grid line, enter the offset 240 and select the target reference line. Based on the positioning of the reference plane, adjust the form to the appropriate size and position by extruding the shape handle arrow. Select the created retaining wall on one side, click the Mirror button in the Modify Extrusion tab, and pick the axis of symmetry before generating the retaining wall on the other side. Click the title block, select the 3D View button by default, adjust the display scale, select the Visual Style Realistic with edges, view the modeling, and check the model to complete the creation of the 3D step model. In this lesson, we learned how to use the extrusion command based on two model cases and mastered the connection between the form analysis and the commands. That concludes this lesson. Thank you for listening. See you next time.